Hello all, welcome to study 10 of the Solving Studies to Improve Chess Calculation. This again is a study from Leonid Kubbel, one of my favorite chess composers, and also this position, this study also gave me great pleasure, and that's why I'm bringing it to you. Not that I find it hard, not even close, but it's just enjoyable, and so let's also see them. Uh, you know the drill. You will get a countdown. As soon as you get countdown, you can start solving, and then you can jump directly to the solution when you finish or pause to have more time. So good try and see you in the solution. Okay, and hope you have found the very kamikaze move rook c8. So we are sacrificing our rook. The idea is, of course, if the queen takes the rook, then I'll give a check, and the king has few possibilities. Any of the squares it can go, it will be a fork. Like for example, over here, forking. Okay, so if the king comes back, if the king goes to e4, I'll have another fork. And of course, if the king goes to the last possible square, I still have a fork. So the basic is to find the kamikaze move of our rook. So the queen can't take the rook. Of course, it can't stay in the eighth rank. Otherwise, I will take the queen in the next move. And so the queen is restricted to play queen g7. And can you guess the next move? Well, another kamikaze move. So two times the rook sacrifice itself to win the game. And as you can see, the queen has no escape, no squares to escape. So has to take the rook, at least one possibility. And then we give a check from the other side. And now notice again that whatever the move from the king, we will have a fork, win the queen, and with that, the game. So here we had a fork. Now another fork on f6, and finally, if the king comes closer to f5, I will have a fork in h6, and that's why it's so fun to to us when we find the solution after a while. Of course, in the beginning there were no other moves. So, like for example, if you start checking the king, then the king just moves close to, and then we have a discover check. Next to king will win a pawn. Then we have queen against rook. Even with the knight, it will be a win for black. So this is not an acceptable solution. Also, moving the king, like for example over here, a big mistake because it will be even faster with a check and taking the rook in the next move. Also, if the king tries to play something like this, well, this just allows the king to keep closing, and now the queen is opening space. So we basically just have one time to do a killer move, and the move was rook c8, kamikaze move, and 1-0 for white. Hope you have enjoyed also, and see you in future studies. Bye bye.